Welcome to Puvanur Iyer Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to Puvanur Iyer Academy of Music and Mathematics. We started off Rupaka Thalam last class. Hope you have got the grip of Rupaka Thalam, what it is, and the technical terms and all those. Before I get into the review of the class, I will start with the Thirukkural. உடைமையுள் இன்மை விருந்து உம்பள் ஓம்பா மடமை மடவார் கண் உண்டு செல்வ நிலையிலும் உள்ள வறுமை என்பது விருந்தூம்பாத அறியாமையாகும் அது அறிவுடையாரிடம் உண்டாகாது அறிவிலிகளிடம் மட்டுமே உள்ளதாகும். What does it say? A person who is rich is still deemed as poor in Thiruvallur's terms if he does not host or express his hospitality to guests and relatives. It happens only with the people who are not literally adequately qualified. That's what Thiruvallur states. And people who are with the wisdom of knowledge, they host the way they have to do in their life. So with this good thought, we will get into Rupaka Thalam further classes of Dhinkittakadindinna series. So as I told you, Rupaka Thalam, like that, is the way where the singers used to put and then sing. That's the traditional way. The scientific way or the technical term, the perfect technical term is Tissarajadi Ekathalam. 1, 2, 3. That's what we are learning. So when you are telling what are the thalams you have learned, you can very proudly say, I have learned Chatusrajati Trupata Thalam. I am learning Tissarajati Ekathalam. It makes others raise their eyebrows. What is that Chatusrajati Trupata Thalam? What is this Tissarajati Ekathalam? So that's a technical term. Use those terms when in the knowledgeable crowd. Okay, that's important. So because you are learning from Puvanur Academy of Excellence, I want you to learn it right, and I want you to express it right outside world what you are learning. So people will appreciate you when you use these terms. That's important. So we reviewed Deem Kittu Takadin Dinna, Deem Deem Tam Tam Deem Deem Tam. Din din talang ittakadina, we reduced and finished. Then we used Kittakadin Dinna family, all the phrases we literally translated, adapted to this 3-beat structure and completed this Kittakadin family. Let's also see Talangadin family, Takadanadim family. I'm going to express it, I'm going to play it, then I will give you a different flavor of Rupaka Thalam where you're going to lead to. Okay, that's the beauty of the same thing, how you can play in an advanced way. I'm going to teach you. But that you will not be taught here, but you can understand the nuances by just listening to it. So let's get into the actual lessons. Din kittu takka din din na, din din tong din din na, dun takka din din na, din din takka thalanga 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 din kittu takka din din na, din din thalanga din din na, dun takka din din na, din din takka thalanga 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 din kittu takka din din na, din din thalanga din din na, dun takka din din na, din din takka thalanga takka din thalanga din kittu takka din din na, din din thalanga din din na, dun takka din din na, din din takka thalanga takka din thalanga din kittu takka din din na, thalanga din din na, dun takka din din na, din din thalanga takka thalanga din kittu takka din din na, din din thalanga din din na, dun takka din din na, din din thalanga takka thalanga din kittu takka din din na, din din thalanga takka thalanga play. In between I fizzled off while expressing, that's okay. I think that everybody gets that, but important is you have to tell it like this. You have to express it beautifully, and then you can play the same way in the instrument. Like that, you should play poetically, without a break, without any hindrance. The flow should be constant. Then once when you get that particular phrase in the particular speed, then you have to increase the speed. Then you can play with the increased speed also. Speed also. So that's important, but don't get to speed, don't play too slow, try to get it right first. Express number of times, rule of thumb, express on hand, tell it in your mind, recollect the phrases, get it into the structure. That's important. Once when you get all these, then it will flow from your mind into the instrument. There will be a perfect sync of your thoughts, your flow of ideas, your hand, your position, practice, everything is in union. It's like yoga. Like yoga is by union of body and mind, and this body and mind with the instrument is mind over the fingers. That's where you reach. And once when you have the mind over the fingers, that flow is in perfect sync. You should reach there. Okay. The same thing. We will go with the Takadanadim family, we will express it and then I will conclude it, and then you have to do the revision from beginning to end and get that flow. Din kittu taka din din na din din takadana din na taka din din na din takadana din din na din takadana din na taka din na din takadana din get the taka din na din takadana din na taka din na din get the taka din na din takadana din na taka din na din get the taka din na din takadana din na taka din na din takadana din get the taka din na din takadana taka din na din takadana Like that you should play. Here, I made a small change. You might all raise an eyebrow. Tagadenadam, tagadenadam, tagadina is the lesson I taught you as Balapadam. Here I played tagadina, tagadina, tagadina. How to play? Ki dum dum ki ta ki ta tha. Ki dum dum ki ta tha. Ki dum dum ki. That's a continuous way. The reason why I am giving you this exercise, it's a coordination of left and right is more. It's equal number of syllables on both sides. So you play this lesson. Instead of tagadinadam, tagadinadam, tagadina, you play tagadina, tagadina, tagadina. You use those phrases. Okay. Now let's look Rupaka Thalam in a different flavor. Like that, you can also play. I will teach you later all these nuances, how to go about it, and like that. Instead of a 2-beat phrase, if you want to use a 3-beat phrase, I will demonstrate that. Was 6 and 6 I chose. So which is 6 plus 6 is 12. I chose a 12 syllable phrase and try to fit into the sequence. Din kittaka din din na din din kittaka din din na tuntaka tuntaka din din na tarikada din dunta tarikada din dunta din kittaka din din na tarikada din dunta tarikada din dunta tuntaka din din na tarikada din dunta tarikada din dunta tarikada din dunta tonkada tarikada din dunta tonkada tarikada din dunta theme. I played a Tirmanam or a Mora which is tarikada din dunta 3 gap tarikada din dunta 3 gap tarikada din dunta. So 6 6 6 is 18, 3 3 gap is plus 18 plus 6 is 24. It perfectly fits into a 2 cycled 3 beats. Every 3 beats cycle is 12, 12 plus 12 is 24. That's the Tirmanam. You can play like that. There are infinite number of ways you can do it. As we move along, I will explain. But I want you to understand the basics of Rupaka Thalam first, the Tisra Eka Thalam first. translation of Adi Thalam into Rupaka Thalam. That's the process you are learning now. Once when you complete this process of learning for all the basic four talas, I will teach you additional advanced lessons of your creativity to use different phrases and your own choices to make it embellishing and interesting. I will sign off with Thirukural, and I'll see you in the next class with the next sequence. Dhimi dhimi taka, dhimi dhimi taka, dhimi dhimi taka, dhimi dhimi taka. That would be the sequence, which is, in other words, in Adi Thalam, taka dhimi dhimi taka. That's the sequence. We are going to translate that into Rupaka Thalam next week. We will see how it goes. But I will end this class with a Thirukural. மொப்பக் குழையும் அனிச்சம் முகம் திரிந்து நோக்கக் குழையும் விருந்து அனிச்சமலர் நுகர்ந்த பொழுதே வாடிவிடும் ஆனால் விருந்தினர் முகம் மாறுபட்டு பார்க்கிற அளவிலேயே வாடிவிடுவர். There is a flower called anichamalar. That's what Thirukural says. When you smell it, it'll die. It'll die on its own. That's its life. So the one who has come, and if you show your face to them, your host or a guest or a relative, and by seeing that, they get a disappointed feeling, and they like the anicca flower, they also lose all the flavor, and then they get disappointed and feel so sad. So that's what Thirukural says. Let's not make the hosts or the relatives, let's not make our guests and relatives feel sorry for what they've when they had come or visited our place. Let them go happily. We'll keep all of us happy who visits our home. With this good thought, I'm ending this class. I'll see you in the next class. Dhimi dhimi taka, dhimi dhimi taka. We will dwell on those sequence. We also move on to the next sequence, and we'll quickly cover how to adapt from Adi Thalam to Rupaka Thalam. Cheers, I'm signing off. See you in the next class. Are we here?